Mike Roberts Jr. from Silvester, Georgia. Farm with my two boys, Mason and Chase Robert, about 5,000 acres. And I kind of tend to the cotton side of the operation, and Mason and Chase take care of the peanut side of it.
I'm Mason Roberts. I'm 29 from Silvester, Georgia.
I'm Chase Roberts from Silvester, 25.
Started riding a tractor with my father back in about 50 years ago, and kind of turned into a passion and started driving one on my own when I was 8 years old. So had a lot of farming in my blood and a lot of dust in my lungs, I guess. We have a good life, tough life sometimes, but as a family there's nothing better than to be able to spend time with your kids every day working, and your family, your father, your uncles.
I'm not really sure when my grandpa and my uncle got started in peanuts. I really have never asked that question, but I would assume that it's probably been since the early times in their farming years. We are a fourth generation farmer, so the farming's been in the family for quite some years. So peanuts have always been a go-to crop, just rotating out. We demoed the Colombo early on that year, and before the end of the year in 17, we bought 2 new Colombos, and we've been running those ever since. It's definitely faster. We went from running 3 pickers in 17 to 2 Colombos, picking the same acres. Since then, we've kind of picked up acreage, so we're now running 3 pickers. But I think if we had any other style picker, that we definitely would need 4 to get the job done. So it's been a big help, cutting down on having that extra employee, extra tractor, fuel, and like I say, another $175,000 machine.
My family owns a peanut buying point. We looked at a way to get our peanuts picked at a drier moisture, lower LSKs through the Colombo pickers. We could basically pick the peanuts, load them on a semi, carry them to the buying point, grade them, dump them, and it just sped up the process at the buying point. We've been real pleased over the years with the Colombo pickers.
Colombo is probably the most simple machine that I've ever run. I mean, there's a lot less moving parts. Once you know how to adjust it, it is not hard at all to get one to pick. For us, it's just, once you learn it, I mean, it's pretty smooth. Oh, for sure, the flex head has been a game changer. I think your other 2 competitors are way behind on that deal.
Another thing with that, I mean, you see a lot of faces from a lot of different companies, and the only company that I've ever got to meet, the man that owns the place, is with Colombo. So that says a lot about what y'all have going on, that Mr. Luis is taking the time to come here and let you put a face with a name and see the man behind the whole plan. A lot of people aren't as old school as I say we are, but whenever you get to shake the man's hand that's got his name on the side of the machine, that says a lot for the company. It means a lot to us.
They're a passionate company about what they do, and it's been a pleasure to work with, not only the engineers, and even the owner of the company has been to our field before and visited.
First thing comes to my mind when I think of Colombo is service and how friendly everybody is. They treat you like family. They're just, every time you see them, they've got a smile on their face and a great attitude, and you can just tell that their work atmosphere and the folks behind them really appreciate them. And to me, and I can speak for Mason and our guys, it means a lot for us to have somebody behind us as well, keeping us rolling and keeping things running smooth.
Number one thing that comes to my mind when thinking about Colombo is definitely the service. Since day one, especially in 17, those guys were with us day in and day out, just helping us learn the machines, and that's been a thing ever since 2017. It seems almost daily, even if it's just a pass by the field just to make sure everything's running smooth or whatever it might be. It seems like you see a face from Colombo almost daily, so That's been a big driving factor in keeping us coming back to the red machine.
Just as much as me and Mason and my dad and the ones that showed us how to do it, and hopefully we can keep them running red and blue.